My name is Jeel and I'm a student at University College London. As you can see, we're in the campus here today and I'm doing a 1-year master's program over here in clinical nutrition and obesity management. Coming to some facts and figures, UCL was established in 1826 and is the third oldest university in the whole of UK. It's also the most global university as it employs over 6,000 academic staff and was the first university to accept people from any religion, caste or creed. It was also the first university in the whole of UK to accept women into the field of education. Its current World QS rankings stand at 8th in the world. Behind me is the Wilkins Building, which is home to the UCL's main library, as well as the geography departments, history departments, as well as the Slade School of Arts. आपको पता था क्या UCL के पास 17 libraries है in this whole campus, and that's a huge amount. So today is a particularly chilly day. It's about 5 degrees today. So let's just show you the beautiful campus that we are here to see. The buildings behind me are often used as backdrops for films. For example, whoever's seen Gladiator, this particular building was used as a model for ancient Rome. Now let's go so I can show you my classroom as well as the interiors of this college. So we're standing in the domed gallery of UCL, also known as the Octagon Gallery because there are 8 exhibits over here. Each of these exhibits showcase ancient Egyptian mythology and its artifacts, and the exhibits keep changing throughout the year. So it's one of the greatest showcasts of what UCL has in terms of its richness in culture. So let's go see some of them. So we're currently standing in the Flaxman Gallery, and this behind me is a central masterpiece by John Flaxman of Saint Michael overcoming Satan. It's a sculptural beauty and was created by him in the early 1800s, which is an exhibit here at UCL. These are some of his other works all around here, and behind me is the UCL main library. So let's go check it out. So guys, this is the Gustav Tucker Lecture Hall, one of the several lecture halls in UCL. It's the biggest lecture hall that's there and it can seat up to 200 people. So usually big conferences take place over here. So the professor usually stands over here and the seating for 200 kids is over here. So my class is about 108 kids. So most of our lectures take place in this hall. So this is UCL shop, a Bloomsbury shop, which is one of UCL's own groceries or local stores for when kids are running late to go and stop by a local supermarket. Basic food and snacks can be found over here. Let's go. So this is the refractory, one of the several restaurants or dining areas at UCL. This is, as a vegetarian, this is one of my favorite spots because it serves all vegetarian, vegan, halal, as well as caters to restrictions and allergies as well. You can find all sorts of food over here catering to everyone's palate. So it's a full whole food meal at a good rate for a student's price. So let's go grab a meal with me. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I have a samosa, please?
Don't feel me, eh? Thank you.
Yeah. Can I have a samosa?
Just a moment.
Yeah, one.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So behind me is the Bernard Katz building, which is the biomedical engineering building. It was named after a Nobel Prize winner, Bernard Katz. And the Andrew Huxley building, further ahead, is more administrative offices as well as the history department. And this was also named after a Nobel laureate winner. So let's go ahead. So this is the Student Center of UCL. It's one of my favorite places because this is open 24/7 and it's the only place on campus that's open all night. So there's about a capacity of 1,000 people to sit over here, and also bookable study pods for if you want a private place to sit and study apart from your room. So there's places for about one person's capacity as well as 4 people, and it goes up to 25 people as well. So this is the place that I sit with my friends between my lectures and sit and unwind. And this over here is Jeremy Bentham's statue, who's our founder and our president of UCL. Behind me is also the Physiological Arch, which is one of the departments of medical sciences and physiotherapy. So let's go. Over here is the Foster Court for the English department, as well as the languages for European studies and Slovakian studies over there. And over there behind me is also the Science Library, which has about 35 different subjects, anatomy and zoology, and a wide spread of books in the same field. So let's go further. The Institute of Making is a multidisciplinary research club for those interested in the made world. They have public events, master classes, as well as make and break sessions inside where you can learn on master classes from experts itself. It's run by the UCL Students Union as well, and you can have master classes, for instance, on how to fix your bike, or pottery session, or how to bake cupcakes which are vegan. So last week I attended a session on how to fix my bike since I drive to college on a bike. So yeah. So this whole lane over here is filled with institutional areas. So this behind me is the UCL Department of Engineering, and to my right is the UCL Departments of Arts and Sciences. Both bachelor's as well as undergraduate and postgraduate degrees take place in these buildings. So now let's go to the IOE. तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं गाइस, ये बहुत पॉपुलर जगह है, स्टूडेंट्स इधर आते जाते रहते हैं और इधर सिर्फ यूसीएल नहीं है बट बाकी कॉलेजेस भी है. तो ये है बर्ब्रिक कॉलेज ऑफ आर्ट्स एंड साइंस as well as RADA, which is down the line, and other colleges are also further down to Euston Station. The area over here, the location of UCL is situated on Gower Street in the heart of London, which is at Euston. So it's very accessible from all tube stations like Warren Street Station, Euston Station, as well as very close to Trafalgar Square as well. इधर buses आते हैं, trains आते हैं, सब 20 मिनट की proximity में है. तो one of the best locations I have ever stayed at. यहाँ पे एक वीकली फार्मर्स मार्केट भी होता है जो हर थर्सडे को होता है, where booths of every cuisine is all over this lane over here, and it's one of the best food spreads I've ever had. So अगर आप इधर थर्सडे को एक दिन होंगे तो do stop by. तो अभी यहाँ पे हम जो अभी खड़े हैं is called the IOE और the Institute of Education. ये एक दूसरा बिल्डिंग है UCL का, बस थोड़ी ही दूर है मेन कैंपस से. This is mainly the Department of Psychology as well as other languages. तो मेरा मास्टर्स है न्यूट्रिशन एंड ओबेसिटी मैनेजमेंट में, तो इसमें काफ़ी वेट स्टिग्मा होता है, तो हमें एक साइकोलॉजी का क्लास भी लेना पड़ता है. तो फ्राइडेज को मेरे इधर क्लास होते हैं. हम यहाँ पे टावर्टन स्ट्रीट पे है, विच इज एक ही गली के बाद है UCL इधर, और ये टावर्टन स्ट्रीट है. इधर undergraduate accommodation है, which is called Campbell House East and West, and the rent over here usually starts very cheap for undergraduates, and you're also guaranteed accommodation अगर तुम first year student हो. इधर Department of Chemistry भी है, as well as the Anthropology Department of UCL, and मेरे पीछे उधर है Law Department, which is called the Bentham House. So let's go there. So this where I'm currently standing is the Bartlett School of Architecture. It's ranked 8th in world rankings and it's one of the best institutes in UCL. It's highly competitive, so it's a very prestigious thing once you've gone to the Bartlett School of Architecture. Over here is the Drayton House, which is also the House of Economics. Again, a highly competitive department in UCL. इसका passing percentage जो accepted होते हैं is just 1:19. That's the amount of pressure there is. So we're currently standing at UCLU, or Students' Union of UCL, which is a center focused around student activities. Inside there's a cafe, a common area to chill, as well as study spaces. So let's go inside. So right next to UCL College, the main campus, is also Bloomsbury Fitness as well as Bloomsbury Theatre. The students of the theatre department usually present the plays once a year and it's reserved for 15 days a year for our plays and presentations. And let's go inside Bloomsbury Fitness where you can get a cheap contract for a yearly deal for the gym. Let's go. तो अब हम आए हैं अपने कॉलेज के वेरी ओन बार पे, द हंटी. So after a long day of work and a long day of labs, I usually come here with my friends for a drink, and we like chill around और like बातें करते रहते. Basically we unwind over here. Cheap alcoholic drinks are available over here. तो अगर 18 or above की है तो do come by here. And behind me is UCLH, or University College London Hospital, which is one of the few teaching hospitals in the whole of London. So many of my labs happen over there, and I am currently shadowing under a dietitian as part of my research project. So I work here 2 times in the week. तो अब हम आ गए हमारी आखिरी destination of the college tour. This is the cruciform building which is behind me. It's the medical department over here, and many of my labs happen over here since I'm under the division of medicine. It's the most well-renowned field in UCL, and it's very prestigious to get admission into this. And behind me further down is the Grand Museum of Zoology as well as other departments like anthropology, anthropometry, zoology, and other earth sciences as well. So now that हमने सब पूरा UCL देख लिया है, चलो थोड़ी accommodation भी देख लेते हैं. So let's go see my accommodation, which is Stapleton House.
Let's go inside my room, please. So that rounds up our tour of UCL's campus as well as the accommodation. Let us know which campus you would like to see next in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to College Dunya for more such content.